Oh, my bad, my bad. Did not realize that that I had not set up my camera today. So, better be doing that. Alright. Sorry, just speeding this up a little bit so I can do a little bit of a sound test. Close, close, close. And now open the camera here. Yeah. So I'm trying a couple different filters, see if those make any difference. There we go. It's just filters on my microphone. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I gotta turn off that other light. Oh, wonderful start to the night. Alright, so let's just see. Once we have the actual sound effects going on in the game.
Ah, there you are, Clive. Word of your adventures arrived this morning. Victor sends his thanks.
Ah, well, thank you.
Kupka will miss the fools he sent to catch me.
Wow, it's still coming through pretty clear. Alright,
Single
how about
bear,
now?
as we say, showed any interest in coming with us.
A little bit of a softer noise here,
Seems
so
keen to join
let's
a
just
hand
see how
of
that comes
outlaw.
through. Man, it almost feels like there's almost nothing coming through. It's pretty amazing, actually. Okay, there. That's a little bit better of a sound. Just give me a couple notches, see how that puts us. Yeah, actually, that'll work pretty well. That'll work pretty well. There we go. La 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 la. And I think we're still at a good sound level. All right, good. We will try it out there. If we have to turn the game a little bit, we shall do so. One moment. Got to post everywhere now. Doop-a-doo-doo-doo. And truth it. All right. right. Now that all that dirty business is done, let us continue with the adventures of Clive.
Any news while we were away?
None worth mentioning. Gav's still off keeping an eye on the Republican army. Should be
Oh
back any
no,
day now.
not the racists and
Understood.
bigots, the
If
basket
anyone needs me, I'll be in the
deplorables.
map room.
Still can't work that one out. There must be better places than the hull of
Maps.
a gutted airship to bury your nose in a book.
Yeah, this is where she's chosen to be.
Yes,
And I'm sure she has her reasons.
yes. So you can shut your mouth or two. My furless friend. That's fantastic. Alright, fine, Nectar. I shall take your word
Have
for
you
it.
finished sorting those reports yet?
Finished?
Wait a minute. Okay, just making sure there's no side quests I'd be missing. Alright. Oh. Let's just see where you are. Vivian, how are you?
Trust I'm not intruding.
You trust Rome?
Back from your mission? I'm beginning to think your habit of surviving cannot be attributed to luck alone.
One might say the same of you, Vivian Ninetails.
I'll have you know that only 4 attempts have been made on my life, and none was especially memorable.
I shall have to
So,
change that.
To what do I owe the honor? Could it be that you've come for one of my lessons?
Is that so hard to believe?
Very well then. Shall we start with the state of the realm? To absolutely no one's surprise, she finds herself at the mercy of armies and outlaws. Well, mostly armies. Though that's not for want of trying, is it, Clive? But the real question is, how did we get here?
Well, I'm guessing when the Mother Crystal was destroyed... Oh, hello, viewer. It was
Long
caused a
though
lot of
some wrecked
instability.
dominion over northeastern storm has endured, recent days have seen the Blight wrest ever more land from her grasp. For which reason she has continued to wage war on her rival across the strait, hoping to claim less blackened pastures. But Odin would sooner pawn his sword than Waloed relinquish Ash. And the Empire pays dearly for every blade of grass bent beneath Sambraquois boots. Little wonder then that Sylvester set his sights on the crystalline dominion, an altogether easier target, possessed of no less ether. It was 5 years ago, while you were busying yourself with the destruction of Drake's head, that the Empire made its move, subjugating its theretofore neutral neighbor. A nation which could legitimately claim to be the center of the world.
That's a little
Certainly,
pompous.
there is no better place to stage an army. From there, the Holy Empire's reach spans the Twins. The non-aggression treaty was the only thing keeping them in check. But if they truly broke the pact without provocation, it is only a matter of time before others reply in kind. The Holy Empire, the Dalmekian Republic, the Kingdom of Waloed, and of course, our friends in Yaran. Who will be left standing, I wonder, when the last drop of blood is spilled?
You were born in Twinside. Do you not fear for your home?
Not really.
Oh, dark clouds are wont to gather over the Dominion. Yet in spite of it all, she has ever endured. And when the storm has passed, I am confident she will remain.
Interesting.
Now, as to the matter of payment for today's lesson,
Well, geez, that was a
complete
pretty
simple
vague
errand for
lesson.
me, and we shall consider ourselves even.
All right.
Even. Right.
Return this volume to old tomes in the shelves.
Oh,
Tell
that
him
was a
it
good one.
Adequate.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to visit our resident historian.
On gods and men, Clive. On gods and men. It's just such a cool aesthetic.
Look, it's Sid.
Stay long this time.
My name is Clive. God, it's just gorgeous.
Norseman Harpocrates.
Now that is a name I have not heard for a long time. So long,
Okay, Ben
in fact,
Kenobi.
I had half forgotten it was mine. Welcome home, Clive. You were missed, as always.
Santa
I believe this
Claus.
belongs to you. Vivian asked me to return it.
Already? Our resident scholar devours books faster than young Tet does lemon tarts. Would that I could do the same. But alas, I no longer possess the necessary constitution for such indulgence, either in words or tarts. That said,
I don't care
have
for your
continued
constitutional
my search
ban.
for mention of the creature you encountered at Drake's Head. But without access to the great libraries of Oriflamme or the Dominion, I regret that I have been able to find little and less. I am sorry.
Please, don't apologize. I'll send word to our associates. See if they can't furnish you with more books.
I fear it is not more books that I require, but the right ones. Mayhap we looked in
Yeah,
the wrong
well, we're
places.
playing the averages here,
There
dude.
are still libraries to the north.
I'll see what I can do.
You are too kind. There are not many in this world who would indulge the whims of a tired old historian.
It's not about
Not
you,
too
old
tired
man.
to go filching Kubo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Hush now. We all know there's no such thing as Moogles.
The twins seem well.
Aye. Yet they laugh far too little for one so young.
They were just laughing.
The loss of their parents weighs heavy on them, however well they hide it. Titan took much from us that night, from some more than others, and the wounds that remain, they are not quick to heal.
Which is why we must give them all the time they need.
I
That
don't know,
we
it's
must.
been 5 years.
Just as I must give you the time you need to recuperate. Good day, Clive.
Super
Good
from what?
day.
Oh. Damn, Clive's packing. Look at his crotch.
Gav will be back soon.
No
I
wonder
should get
Jill
some
likes to
rest while I
hang
can.
around. Come, my lady Jill. Let's have a gratuitous sex scene. Or just kill more monsters. I don't know. Oh, hey.
Not back a blink, and you're already off solving everyone's problems. It looks good, Clive.
Aye.
Goes well with the scowl.
I'd had that brand for so long. I'd forgotten what life was like without it. What it was like to be myself. And it's all thanks to you, Talia.
The scalpel did most of the work.
Aye.
Ah, before I forget, a rider was here with a letter from Gav. Otto left it on your desk.
Not a stolus. All right. I'll have a look.
And then you get some rest.
What could Gav have thought worthy of a letter?
Once the hall's swept, it's over to the tavern crowd.
Jill.
Otto was here earlier with a letter from Gav. He left it on your desk.
Ha. No thanks, dude. I just like having the game show. Yeah, I've gotten there's a lot of you guys prowling around making those offers. I'm guessing you're gonna offer me your artwork, and you know, tell you what I told the others. You can always send it my way via a Twitter DM. I don't do Discord. So.
What does Gav have to say?
The Republican army is on the march, leaving Randall and Hugo
Ron
Cooper's
DeSantis,
charge.
Donald Trump, they're all on the march.
With him and his men occupied with the defense of the capital, they're less likely to trouble us.
Good news, then.
It's more than that. This is our chance. The one we've been waiting for.
To destroy the Mother Crystal.
But look how far we've come. All that we have here, our friends, the hideaway, are they not cause for joy?
It's not enough.
5 years. 5 long years. If I could only command this power I've been granted, we might have achieved so much more. But each time I reach for it, it's like something is holding me back.
Summoning an icon exacts a price not easily paid. Your body knows this only too well. It's merely trying to save you from yourself.
And every burden I cannot bear falls to you.
Aww.
This mission of ours has made me question everything I thought I knew. But one thing has become abundantly clear. The crystals take more than they give. In exchange for momentary comfort, we must endure a lifetime of pain, war after war, loss upon loss. And now they rob us of our very homes, leaving naught but dust and ash. But you're trying to change that. We're trying to change that. And to me, that's no burden.
I know, but...
Try not to forget. We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
Wow. She is a great girlfriend. What a supportive person. She knew exactly what to say.
He did.
Phrased it
He was there.
incredibly well.
It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
Ultima.
If Joshua is still alive, he'll be looking for that thing.
Do you think he will ever come back?
Who?
I know
Ultima?
he will. And we must be ready when he does.
What a cool villain to set up. Like, just the language that he was using, that creepy, ugh, so gross. God, really good. Story in this is just solid stuff.
A world without mother crystals. To sit.
What a duo, man. Love how they held off on making the initial the old theme song kick in. That was pretty awesome. Pretty nice. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Joshua. There you are.
And so the North is lost.
I knew that the Blight spread ever more swiftly, Your Grace. But this is far, far worse than any could have imagined.
It is only a matter of time before the twins are no more. The world marches ever closer to its end, and here we chase shadows. Tell me, brother, are our efforts in vain?
Why don't you just, like, come see me or something? Maybe all secretive and shit, man.
Master Clive, a moment, if you... my apologies, I didn't mean to...
Yeah, that's why you don't come barging in, dude. Maybe you knock
Not
on the
at
door
all.
next time.
We were just discussing strategy.
Speak freely, Otto.
My strategy for making you scream.
She's gone missing. Anyway, I'll be in the mess when you've finished.
Very well. What would make Martha leave the rest?
Yeah, no problem, dude. Yeah, I just like to show the game and myself. I try to take up as little of the screen as possible with graphics and stuff, so sorry about that, but happy hunting for other prospects.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone.
Why'd you say that name?
And that ain't like her.
No, I'm never gonna stop making that joke.
Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip round the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. And
Would that be such a bad thing?
Turn their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing, complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Hello, Vivian.
My favorite pupil. One would think.
Your... Nine Tails. A demon fox.
I admit.
Ooh. A new lease of life, eh?
A far more reputable fellowship. My beloved homeland. Or at least, it was. Allow me to educate you.
The state of the realm. Roll those R's.
One must understand one's place in the world.
A serious situation. Interesting. Ah. Right. Invasion of Rosaria. Along with these fellas. Jill. Ah, yes. Heh. Well, yeah, but Titan what? Odin, eh? So there's the Crystalline Kingdom. This is where we went to. The Caer Norvent. Yes, when we lost, what's it called? Sack of Caer Norvent. Right, right. Yes, we went back to the Phoenix Gate. Hounded across Valastair. Ah, yes, I saw that. The Empire's New Dominion. Ah, so we just moved a little bit. They took over the Crystalline Dominion. Now what? at war. Let's see. Interesting. So they have blight moving in all over their lands. And in the middle here. But that mother crystal lost. This one still remains strong. I see, I see, I see.
Here's the latest information I have.
Oh my. Puppy. Oh my gosh. A handshake, sure. Trusted confidant. Is that what we're calling it these days? Yes, I'm an obnoxious shipper. Ultima. Bahamut. Titan. Ah, yes, you. Odin. All right, Odin. So.
The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
I know.
If you need volunteers, just say the word. My dad band with it.
All right. Let's see what we got here. Ah, we have a side quest.
Comes to the old fisticuffs.
Let's go see what that's all about, eh? I know I just did like a half hour of reading to start the stream, but it was interesting stuff. Need to get the lay of the land after the time skip.
Finish with that.
Welcome back, Sid.
You there, boatman. Tell me what to do.
Damn blighted. Is aside from the holes in my hut.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then.
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Assuming we had any pitch, which we doubt. The old tub's got more than a dozen run.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we...
Well, I'm glad somewhat. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere. Which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest.
Yes. Colk. Good old colking. Sure. Let's cut down some trees, eh? Ah, good. I thought I was going to die there for a second.
Easier than felling a forest, I said. Trees don't have teeth.
Get him, Clive. God, this combat's so freaking cool.
This one. Over here.
Come on, then.
Over here.
Yeah. Pitcher wax. That's just what we needed.
I can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this.
Really?
Time to head home.
Let's go home. Oh, because I need to take the damn elevator. I'm an idiot.
Finish with that,
Welcome back, Sid.
My name's not Rick. I mean, Sid.
Well, find is one way of putting it.
There you are. Have some of that, me old boy.
Reeks like a chocobo's arse.
You've been sniffing chocobo arse.
I don't suppose the Argo will mind as long as
Argo. So you're...
Yeah.
Same
as me old man.
man.
He was a ferryman himself.
And his
back
father
the
before
flight
him, and
came.
his father before him, eh?
That's all I have left of him. And thanks to you, he'll sail another day.
Right. Well, I can sell that later. Let's get on with the main quest. Martha! Save Martha! Why'd you say that name?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'm sorry, Sid. We were too late. The Imperials have already left.
No. Martha. Why did I say that name?
Staying where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we?
Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind.
Change your
Also
plans.
thought you might need some help. And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes.
Oh, Martha,
Saying the Imperials
yes.
descended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
Uh-oh.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you go,
One of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Is there a mother crystal there? Looks like a crappy one.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
Culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Aye, on that we agree.
If those Orsons touch an hair on Martha's head, I'll kill them all myself.
If you were capable of that, they never would have gotten her in the first place, you weakling. Now let me handle this. A man with the power of 3 icons.
Look. Up ahead.
Martha.
Martha. Are you hurt?
Of course I'm bloody hurt. Can you not see the blood?
It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds. Poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
I'll murder them all.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
I'm skipping this fight, Jill. Come with me. And not the way you're thinking. I mean, follow me. Oh, thanks for getting me a little bit of currency there, Jilly.
Are we too?
I feel like I have a lot of this to spend.
Late.
There might still be someone inside.
Maybe. Oh dear. How terrible. Just terrible.
No.
Damn it.
I mean, they were all gonna die anyway pretty soon.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Oi.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them.
You don't call Martha a
Colluding with
bitch.
the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
Oh no, 4 soldiers, whatever
And
will
for
we
their
do?
crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law.
Ah, Black Shield.
To dwell in darkness that we may purge the night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Dude, what an opener. Blow you the hell up.
You lose.
It says you lose. Come on, Clive. It's supposed to be a serious badass moment. Dude, I love having 3 icons now. Very useful.
Is that all of them?
I think so.
Oh, that was an odd bit of dialogue. What the? That's such a weird bit of dialogue to have.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
Jill, there's something I've been meaning to ask you for a long time. Why do you have one glove? I mean, honestly, I get it that it's your sword hand, but like, you could have a glove on each hand. It's just weird. Why do you have that? Anyhow, moving on. That's bothered me for like 5 years. I just had to say it.
Found her.
The abbot.
Oh no, jeez. Ooh. Where's Costello?
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
Oh, I thought she was talking about the abbot. You're already gonna die.
Friends of Martha. We're here to help.
You can't help.
Are the Imperials dead?
Aye.
They are. Every last one. If only that were true.
You're a vengeful little bastard.
The Black Shields will return. The cullings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
Oh, she knows that.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here! We found a survivor!
Can you not say my name so freaking loud? He's not alive anymore.
He's gone.
Jill, you killed him. That was rather crass of you to do.
We've laid the abbot to rest, but the bearers, they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix Jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course.
Of course.
Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Right. Just don't get captured yourselves. I have a feeling one of you will. Cole will probably die. Jill will get captured. Blood. I'll kill every last one of you. Environments are just beautiful in this, though. I mean, holy cow. Glad I'm playing on quality mode and not performance, because honestly, the frame rate's pretty freaking solid. That's the benefits of it being exclusive. It's like just a stable, graphically pushing game, you know? What the hell are you? Ugh. Aww. A bounty?
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Yeah. Hold you down, fucker.
This one. Over here. Kill.
Who says total kill?
Get him.
I'll kill you. Dude, we're just stacking elements on top of each other at this rate. Look at this. Wait, what was that? Discharge 50 blind justice lightning bolts. Ah, nice.
It's over.
It's over. Very nice. 220 experience and 5,000 gold is nothing to scoff at.
You didn't see that coming.
Ah, I see what you did there, Clive. That was clever. Very clever. You're a clever man, Clive.
That must be the...
This game is quite British. I mean, the main character being Clive is quite the first step. Man, we haven't been on an hour. I feel like this game just moves for such a long story. I guess not a lot has happened this time, but last time, man, it was only like, it's an under 2-hour stream. We got like so many awesome events.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
Hmm.
And now they are truly free.
Jill!
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
Hmm. No. We only go forward. Alright, fine. We'll go back. Nah, I don't feel like fighting a bunch of randos.
We're best off staying where we are for now, I reckon.
No one survived then.
Save Martha.
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
How? You couldn't have known.
Couldn't I?
I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, it was completely your fault.
Ago, of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers.
Jeez.
I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire.
Emphasis on the
Nothing but a
cock.
ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times, you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
Killer.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening.
Aye.
Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived.
That was a
He
sudden
asked me
change
to
in
tell you
tone.
that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need.
Oh, just
I'll
leave
be
Jill
ready
here.
should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Aye, we shall. Just 5? I got more than that for killing the big eyeball.
Those poor souls died to give me a chance to save others. I won't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Alright, let's go kill everyone, Jill. What's this? White-winged wonder. What the hell is that?
We're not to move. You're only making noise.
Oi! You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing.
I just stole it from some dead
Question
guy.
is,
I'm terrible
are you
with
willing
it.
to use it or not?
No.
There's a flock of
I'm
noble
a pacifist.
chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. And not just any chocobo. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see.
Chocobos. Fighting bandits.
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday. Nasty lot they were. Oh, go on then. Don't just...
Alright, alright.
There's a good...
Where can I find these?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scout. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. And don't worry. You'll know.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you.
Right. I prioritize your quest because I am Sid the Merciful. Sid the Benevolent. Sid the Badass.
That's quite a name for a chocobo.
Oh, Whiteheart, where are you? A feather.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind. Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Ah. I shan't be engaging you random scorpions.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
They won't be going down at all if you do your job, Clive. Get him, Whiteheart.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I...
This,
All right, then. But don't say it.
This one.
Jesus Christ, he's got elemental powers! Everybody run! Would be the more reasonable response to seeing that.
This one. Go to him. Sick him. Go to him. Over here. Go to him. Get him.
Yeah.
This one. This one.
See, so the Rudas actually really break, they do a lot of stagger damage. Odin's just a straight up like area of effect, and the fire ones are more just individual huge damage.
It's over.
10,000, damn. All right. But you have earned the respect of the Chocobos today, but
You're safe now.
we will always be your friends.
Whiteheart, I presume.
You presume correctly. Oh, that too.
Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be.
No.
Ambrosia. It is you. You survived.
Oh.
And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! I thought I'd come and see how you would... Oh, are you sorted? And the whole flock?
Thankfully, they did.
And not only that, I know this Chocobo, my good man.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her ma. Bird like
So
her
true,
would have cost a
Ambrosia.
princely sum. You, well, oh no, sorry, I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master.
Very well, kneel.
Told you. And
Is that it?
Well, bugger me if this ain't a heartwarming sight. That's oh, state.
You gonna get me a saddle? You know, I could have just followed you back to wherever you were going. That probably would be a lot quicker than you going all the way back, grabbing whatever you need, and coming all the way back here. I knew it would be a saddle. Huh. Blinders.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed.
Ah, few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old White. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. Don't you worry. We'll get along just... You hear that, White Heart? You've earned yourself some time off.
I don't need your approval, bitch. That's what that translated to.
You seem awful. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my car on the road, didn't you, No.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh, that'll be the excitement getting to me. Silly sod that I
already
am.
getting some callbacks,
Pay
some
me no
payoffs.
mind. Anyhow, best be on my way.
Goodbye, sir.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need.
So they're just gonna walk around with saddles on? That's odd. Excellent. 20. What reputation? Chocobo unlocked. After 18 long years.
Ready, go?
Ha ha!
Faster!
That's awesome. All right. Well, let's say we head back to the hideaway, eh? I have to pee. Un momento. As soon as we load this, I make sure that I won't be skipping anything.
Where's Gav?
Right. Un momento. All right.
Gav should be back by now.
Don't you have anything else to say to me, Jill? I hear there's trouble in Rosaria.
Going purse weighing you down.
You there, Smith. Prove my wares.
What do you want?
Fine.
Is it business or pleasure?
Oh.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
Oh, what's this?
It'd better all be here. Finished, are you?
All right. Well, suppose if we stack these two, that'll be better. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just have to do that. What are we up to here? 473. It's just short of being able to do jack shit. Yeah, well. Nobody has anything? Very well. Gav, what's the news?
Ah, Clive! Oh, I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
Lady Jill.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Well...
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist.
His radiance. I love that name.
And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
Well, the two nations beat their shields. The rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Crystalline Kingdom.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rossfield.
Who?
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities.
Yes, thank you for the exposition.
Wait. Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
Are you just now realizing we've known each other 5 years, motherfucker?
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune. Along with a handsome fleet of ships.
Nope, he came from privilege. Nothing he does is legitimate.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
The Iron Blood will all die. Lord Rosfield has a nice ring to it, eh? Otto, what have you been teasing me with, my friend? The hunt board, eh? Interesting. I shall check that one out.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Ooh. A thousand tombs.
Everyone used to live in the sky. I hate flying.
My knowledge is yours. Look around. Still, why? It has been. I still rem. And thank God. I have compiled some new entries.
I was hoping we'd get a level up.
Them. Did you learn everything you needed?
I did. I think I got the general gist of things. Old Titan. Our terms. Aww. Ah. Excellent. Oh god, I hope they don't just tease Jill forever. I mean, it's really nice to actually have them together, I think. And they're so damn perfect. I mean, it's not even shipping at this point. It's just like, well, obviously they're going to be together. Hopefully they don't try to subvert our expectations. Oh, this is beautiful. I haven't been to this part of the hideaway. Very, pristine.
It won't be long now, Martel. Sid, I am...
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just, well...
It's good to know there's something of the old hideaway still.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it. I took it on, you see, after she... Well, after she died. And now and not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of...
Impressive. And welcome.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers. On account of you couldn't take them some, could you? Seems.
Of course.
It'd be nice being the bearer of good news.
Oh, she always had a soft spot for that lot, see? And once they've had their share, I'll see to it that everyone else. Here you go. Martell apples, they're called. In honor.
Hmm.
You hear that, Martell? Today's.
He's come a long way from not caring about her. Two baskets of Martell apples. I shall deliver them post-haste, my friend. I love how you can change the music in the hideaway, too. It's a classic example of, just quality over quantity. Because, like, it's not as big as other open worlds. There's not, like, a bunch of random-ass towns and stuff to visit. But everything is so dense and nicely populated.
Built this place.
It's just like the Arkham games. It's just like the newest God of War games, where it's like, not these massive landscapes everywhere, but it's just like, oh, hey, everything actually matters. Everything actually has fun stuff to do in it, rather than just filling space. And everything is exquisitely detailed in a graphical standpoint.
Oh, Clive!
The patron's whisters, that mean...
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll, Blackthorn has his hammer. I still catalogue every item that arrives,